Can you use coffee grounds to make your cymbals sound better? I don't know, but Sylvia Massy seems to think so. Let's find out. Hey guys, Robert here from Learn Audio Engineering, and today I've got a really cool experiment that I want to share with you. Over the Christmas break, I bought a book by Sylvia Massy called Recording Unhinged. Now, Sylvia has done a lot of work with a lot of really cool artists like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Tool, System of a Down, and Johnny Cash, just to name a few. And in this book, she proposes a sort of cymbal treatment, a way to make cheap cymbals or bright cymbals sound better and darker and less harsh. So she calls it Sylvia's Salted Cymbal Recipe. And what I'm going to do is in this video, we're going to compare the difference between some entry-level cymbals before and after this treatment to some really high-quality handmade Turkish cymbals, and we're going to see what the difference is. Here's the recipe for Sylvia's Salted Cymbals. We get a bag of potato chips, 1.5 ounces, a cup of white wine vinegar, and a cup of damp coffee grounds. Now, I know if you're a drummer, you're probably going, there's no way I'm putting that on my cymbals. Yeah, well, I'd really like to thank my friend Nigel for letting us use his cymbals for this experiment. And we're going to compare them to my friend Zach's cymbals, which are really high quality hand hammered Turkish cymbals. So here are the directions. We're going to start by cleaning the cymbals with steel wool or a pot scrubber and then remove the varnish if necessary. We're going to crush that bag of potato chips into a blender, and then we're going to add the vinegar and coffee grounds, and we're going to blend it till it's completely mushy. We're going to spread all of that mush over the top of the cymbals, cover it with plastic, and then leave it in a ventilated area overnight until sun cooked. So about 4 hours later, you brush off all the dead chip spread, and voila! So overnight, this paste is going to develop into a lovely green patina. This is supposed to dirty up the sound of the cymbal, reduce its sustain, and sweeten the harshness of the top end. Now this treatment is reversible, so it can be scrubbed off, and if you want to make it permanent, you can set it with a light dusting of hairspray. So for this experiment, we're going to be using some Sabian Sonar cymbals, which are Sabian's entry-level brand. For this, we've got a 20-inch ride, an 18-inch crash, some 14-inch hi-hats, and I also have a Paiste Alpha 17-inch crash that we're going to use. So let's get started and see how these cymbals sound on their own. So it's been 24 hours, the paste is cured, we've scraped it off. Now let's compare the cymbals before and after this treatment. So some of you are probably wondering what these cymbals sound like with a band. So I put together a quick mix and got Zach to play along with his cymbals and then with the treated cymbals. So the Hand Hammered cymbals are definitely more focused and have a sweeter tone to them. They're very nuanced as the bevels of the cymbal will act to diffuse the sound, so there's a wider range of possibilities depending on how the cymbal is struck. Whereas the cheap cymbals are pretty linear and consistent in tone. These are factory made with circular grooves instead of hammered bevels. So overall, this treatment did just about everything that was expected. It made the tone of the cymbal darker and it decreased the sustain. This could be useful if you have cymbals that take too long to decay and you want to choke them out a bit when you go into the studio to help cut down on some of the bleed into the other microphones. You can get a similar effect using moon gels, and those are a bit easier to apply and adjust to taste. So I must warn you guys, this paste is really smelly, so when Sylvia recommends keeping them in a well-ventilated area, she means it. Keep the cymbals in a garage if possible because they absolutely stunk up Zach's house. He came home from a gig and had to take them outside in the middle of the night. It was that bad. But I definitely have to recommend this book to anyone who's interested in music production and looking for outside-the-box approaches to recording and sound management. And I promise that the rest of the techniques in this book aren't so smelly. Well, except for that one about her recording a band farting into a microphone. I'm telling you, this book is wild. Check the description below for a link to Sylvia's book, Recording Unhinged. And if you're just getting into recording, stay tuned because I'm about to release my first ebook on digital recording and microphone techniques called How to Record Anything with Clarity and Character. You can join my email list at learnaudioengineering.com and receive your free copy as soon as it's published. And Sylvia, if you're watching, how did I do? Did I do your salted cymbal recipe justice? Please let me know. And for the rest of you, what did you think of this experiment? Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and share this video and hit that subscribe button for more videos on recording, mixing, and music production. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.